Hey you guys, it's your girl Class Queen back with another video. In this video here, it's just a random chit chat with you guys, letting you guys know what I've been up to. I'm kind of glad to be vlogging right now. Actually, well, not vlogging, but I'm glad to be talking to you guys. Yeah, I'm kind of glad to be talking with you guys. I've been feeling pretty down lately because, as you can see by the title, I was COVID positive. It's kind of emotional to talk about because, you know, you always be like, oh, I want to be one of those ones to come out and be like, hey, I survived COVID, which I actually did survive COVID because, y'all, when I say it hit me hard, it hit me so freaking hard. Like, I don't wish COVID on nobody. With me working in the medical field, I work in the ICU. I see what people go through. I see some people pull through it. I see some people don't pull through it. So once I found out that I had COVID, I was very scared. I thank God that, you know, I'm better now. I'm not 100, but I am better than I was. If you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my notes because I was keeping up with my symptoms. I know you guys saw in one of my videos that I was talking about that I was starting to get a little cold or whatever. My mind be racing trying to figure out like how I get COVID, but you know, it's kind of hard to say where I got it from, how did I pick it up, because my whole house actually has COVID. I can say that I don't believe I got it from the hospital because I was on vacation at the time, a week. I was on vacation before I even got COVID, so I know I didn't pick it up from the hospital. So I'm really not sure. It's kind of hard to say where I got it from. I'm not sure if I brought it home. I'm not sure if my kids brought it home from school. I'm not sure, but my whole house has COVID. Like, my oldest son, I will say, he was, between me and him, we had it the worst. He had high fevers. I'm not gonna go too much into their symptoms. This just, I'm just gonna be talking about my symptoms and, you know, what I went through with COVID. I just thank God that my kids are okay. One of my sons, he wasn't, he didn't have much symptoms at all. He only had a cough. My little baby, which you guys know, when I say little baby, I do have a grandchild. My grandson, he's 3 years old. He didn't have no symptoms at all. No symptoms. My daughter also, she's starting to get a little body aches now. So my husband, he has it, cough. He still haven't retained his smell or his taste. I did lose my smell and my taste, but I do have them back now. But I'm just gonna start from the beginning with my symptoms and let you guys know what are the symptoms that I had and what I'm going through now. So starting on the 7th, that is when I noticed a cough. So I was coughing on the 7th. I know I was supposed to go out that following day on the 8th because it was my sister and my cousin's birthday, so we was celebrating that day. So I just remember, like, dang, why am I starting to get sick now? I'm about to go out and have fun, you know, chill. And I do get summer colds every year, so I thought it was going to be a summer cold, but this was kind of different. So on the 7th, that's when my cough started. On the 8th, I was doing some coughing. On the 9th, I had a cough, and then congestion. When I say congestion, my nose was like really clogged up, and I had a slight headache. On the 10th, I had cough and congestion still. The cough is bearable. Of course, you get sick and tired of coughing. Congestion just, it's hard for you to sleep when you're so congested and your nose stopped up. On the 11th is when I lost my taste, and I was still congested, but that's when I came to realize something isn't right. Like, why am I still coughing? I'm still congested, and I started to get these light headaches. So something told me to go ahead and get tested for COVID. So I did go to my testing site in my area, and I took the COVID test on the 11th. Once the 12th came, I lost my smell. You guys know me, I love perfume. I wear my perfume every day. I love for my house to smell good, so I'm always cleaning. It's a lot of scents going on in my house. I love to smell good. So I was just cleaning one day, and I'm like, why can I smell this pine salt? Or, I put my perfume on and I couldn't smell it. I'm like, oh my God, I can't smell anything. But my taste did come back. I did get my taste back. When I did lose my taste, it was just for that one day. But it came, I wasn't eating that day, but it did come back. It came back very quick. Again, I was still congested on that 12th day. The 13th, that's when I lost, I still had a loss of smell. And that's when my results came back positive. You guys, I feel like my heart just stopped once my results came in. And also, my oldest son, we was going through the same symptoms, like, at the same time, so we pretty much got tested around the same time. My youngest son, I would say he got tested a couple of days after, because he started to cough. So yeah, me and my oldest son, we got tested together, and of course both of us came back positive for COVID. On the 14th, I still had a loss of smell and the cough. I did stop coughing for 2 days, and I started back on the 14th. So again, loss of smell and the cough came back. On the 15th, I was still coughing. Then I started having back pains and stomach pain. The back pains to me, it kind of felt like contractions, because it was like going in and out. And yeah, it's like tightening of the muscles, or yeah, of that sort. But that's what happened on the 15th. Then on the 16th, that's when I woke up out of my sleep like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, coughing my butt off. And that day before, my cough, it was like trying to go away. I didn't have a lot of coughing that day before, but the next day I ended up coughing. These glasses are so cute, you guys. Sorry, I just had to show y'all that they're so cute. But yeah, on the 16th, it's kind of hard to talk about, y'all, because I feel like I just been to hell and back. Oh my God. But on the 16th, I woke up around 6 or 7 o'clock, and I ended up just coughing really, really bad. That woke me up out of my sleep. Then I just started feeling nauseated, and then it just felt like my throat, something like a ball was in my throat, and it was like swelling up or something. Then my neck just got tense, and I just couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. And I remember telling my husband, he was panicking. He was like, babe, you need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. And all of a sudden, my nose started getting congested again. Remind you, it went away. But it's like all of the symptoms was hitting me at one time. It started back. I started gagging for air, and I'm like, I'm gonna be okay, hon. Let me just catch my breath. I'm not gonna go out into in details, because I get emotional just talking about it. But I did end up going to the hospital. They had to give me oxygen. When I say the hospitals right now, it's just horrible. It's I know they doing everything that they can. They're short staffed and it's just overcrowded. They barely have rooms to put people in. Your loved ones can't even stay in the waiting room with you, you know, to comfort you. So my husband, he had to go back to the car. It was just a lot of people in the waiting room, whether you had COVID or not. We were just sitting in the waiting room. But yeah, that happened on the 16th, and of course, you know, I went into the hospital because I was having shortness of breath. I did have a panic attack later on that day. The hospital, they did give me medications. They gave me steroids. They gave me something for my nausea, and they gave me an inhaler to take home with. Is it working? Somewhat. I don't know. At this point, to me, it's like COVID is like a cold. You really have to just ride that wave until it just go away. The medicine, all it does is just soothe it. That's what I think. It just soothes all of your symptoms. It doesn't really just take your pain away or anything. Well, no, I'm not gonna say it don't take your pain away. I say it soothes it, but it don't completely stop it. On the 17th, I did not stay in the hospital. They gave me that medication and everything, the IVs and all of that, and they just sent me home. Which I was so ready to go home at that point, because oh my God, I went through so much at that hospital. It was horrible. It was horrible. On the 18th, I was having really bad chest pain. I still was coughing. That's when the body aches came. I had another panic attack. But yeah, on the 18th, that's when the chest pains got bad. Remind you, I did have chest pains today. I went to the hospital, but the next day it was like worse. I was continually coughing. I was still coughing, body pains, and I had a panic attack. On the 19th, I had chest pains, coughing, anxiety. I had very, very bad anxiety. Like, even today, I have very, very bad anxiety. Never had anxiety problems in my life. Like, never. And I was constipated. I've been constipated for 2 days. I took, what did I take? The Keisha Kamora tea, Keisha Kayor, is it Kayor? Keisha Kayor tea. I showed you guys that tea in one of my videos. If you know Keisha tea, it make you go to the bathroom. So since I was constipated a lot, I ended up, something told me to drink the tea, so I drank the tea. Usually when I drink her tea, my stomach doesn't hurt as bad, but it do make me go to the bathroom. This time, when I say I could not sleep, it's hard for me to sleep anyway. Every night I had to sleep sitting up because my chest was hurting so freaking bad. When I do try to lay down, like, you know, if you fall asleep sitting up, your body begins to slump over, then, you know, you'll wake up. I wake up from the pain. So, and another thing, I had heartburn too, so of course I had to sit up because of the heartburn. So the heartburn, and with me having chest pains, it was hard for me to lay down. I had to sit up. Yeah, I had to sit up. But the tea, when I took that tea that night, my stomach was hurting so freaking bad. So freaking bad, which this was last night. I took it probably about 6 o'clock yesterday. That's when I drank the tea. Remind you, today is the 20th, so this is the 19th. Yesterday is the 19th. That's when I drank the tea around 6 o'clock. I did let it sit all day, but that tea had my stomach hurt so freaking bad. I guess because I was so constipated, that maybe that's why my stomach was hurting so bad. But I finally went to the bathroom, so that was a relief that I did go to the bathroom. But yeah, you guys, now here it is, the 20th. I still haven't been back to work. I still haven't been back to work because I'm still feeling pretty bad, pretty shitty. Like, I have no energy at all. No energy. Today was actually my first day out the house. Where I did have to go do a pickup at Walmart. I did a Walmart pickup like the middle of the week. To pick up like more cold medicine, things like that. So I get into letting you guys know what we were taking. But yeah, COVID was kicking my ass. It was kicking my ass. I don't wish this on nobody. Seriously, I don't wish COVID on nobody. Like, this just has been the worst 3 weeks of my life. I say 3 weeks because I had a family issue to where my daughter actually ended up moving into her first apartment, and one of her neighbors' apartment caught on fire. In her apartment, the whole building caught on fire. My daughter lost everything. That hurt me so bad, which I thank God that my daughter and my grandbaby was okay. I'm so glad that they made it out of it. But on top of us pushing through that and, you know, trying to get her clothing, you know, and everything back, then this COVID hit us. So it's like, oh my God, the devil's like really working on us right now. But I did go to the doctor's office today, which I'm still having chest pains. It's worse still when I lay down. If I try to take a nap, or, you know, at nighttime when I try to go to sleep, it's hard for me to breathe, and my chest pains, it just get worse. Like right now, I feel pressure in my chest and in my back. I did take x-ray. I did take an x-ray. They gave me an EKG and everything. So I'm supposed to went back to work on the 23rd. I'm supposed to be going back to work on the 23rd, but my doctor, she actually pushed it back. She actually pushed it back to the 1st. So, because I just don't feel like I'm ready to go back to work, because I still get winded with everything that I do. I can get up and try to cook something small, because I really haven't been cooking any big meals because I just don't have the energy to cook big meals. So we just been eating little small stuff and soup and, you know, things like that. And I would get winded really fast. I only could do one task. But yeah, I just left the doctor's office, like I said. So just waiting on my results to come back. But the main thing that got me through this, I would say, for one, my husband. I have to give it to my husband. My husband is the best. It was times to where I couldn't even wash myself up. My husband literally had to help me in the shower and wash me up. Like, my body hurted so freaking bad. He had to help me. Even my son, he had to help me and my son to wash up. Like, it was that bad on us. I don't wish this on nobody, seriously. I hate COVID. I hate it. And my biggest fear was, like, since I work in the hospital, I never want to bring COVID home to my kids. Which I didn't bring it home from the hospital. But some kind of way it got into our home and it affected all of us bad. So, but like I said, I thank God we still here, because there's a lot of people out there who is suffering worse than we are. It's just a working process on my breathing. I try to do like breathing exercises and everything. My doctor, she's just gonna keep an eye on me and see, you know, what I'm looking like within a week time. But yeah, another thing that helped me get through this COVID, I would say, is this massager that I have. I ordered from that I ordered from Amazon. It was very, very good. I will leave the link down below, and I will leave a picture showing you guys what it looked like. It kind of vibrate, and then it has heat in it also. So I would just rub it across my chest, my back, my neck, and my, husband will also help me, but they help me through the body pains. Theraflu, I was drinking a lot of Theraflu. That would help with the body pains. Tylenol Fever, I probably had 2 fevers. The highest my fever got was 101. But I was more concerned with my oldest son because he had 103 fever. So I was more concerned about his fever. But yeah, I did order me one of those pillows to where you can sit up in the bed and it has like the arms on it. So I'm waiting on that to come to see how that work with me sleeping. But right now I have a ton of pillows on my bed. That would help me a lot too. I have a ton of pillows on my bed. I even took the pillows off my couch and put them on my bed to help me sit up to where I can be comfortable and sleep. Sometimes I be scared to go to sleep because I feel like I'm not gonna wake up. It's scary. All I have to say is mask up. Even if you're vaccinated, I would still say mask up. I did get my first vaccine, but I wasn't able to get my second vaccine because at the time that I was supposed to get it, that's when I got sick. So, and now my doctor is telling me that I have to wait 90 days. I can't get my second vaccine until 90 days. So it's like I kind of guess the vaccine helped because I'm still here, I'm still living. Even though it affected me really bad, I'm still here, and I thank God that he gave me enough breath to still be here. I thank God for healing my family and let them get better, and we're all able to see another day. So once everybody get better, we are going to get vaccinated. My kids, I'm gonna have to get them to get vaccinated. My youngest son, my grandbaby, they're not allowed to get vaccinated because they're underage. So if they do come out with a vaccine for children, of course I'm going to get them vaccinated. But it's like it's hitting the kids hard, you guys. Like my boys, they did go to orientation that first week before school start. Come to find out, it was 3 kids that was COVID positive in his class. And with my children's school, there's not many teachers, so it's like they have to cram the kids in the classroom. It's too many kids in the classroom for one. My son, he been so sick that he's scared to even go back to school. I kind of wish that they could just go back virtual for a while until this whole thing is just over with. But yeah, you guys, I just wanted to hop on here and talk to you guys and let you guys know, where I've been and how I've been feeling and everything. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead in here and lay it down. Probably gonna take me a warm bath and just lay down for a while. But yeah, I just had to share this story with you guys. Again, make sure you stay masked up. Make sure you're always washing your hand. Disinfect your house, your doorknobs, your car, everything. Just protect yourself, protect your family, protect your children. Just be safe. Everybody be safe. If you're not vaccinated, please go get vaccinated. Until next time, bye.